Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Rain World: The Watcher, where we have reached the farm arrays, and I think what we need to do now is mostly go left, stay low, try not to get eaten too much. Can you believe how ungrateful those scavengers were? I brought them a pearl and everything. I mean, I stole it from their supply of pearls, but I did bring it to them is the important part. I didn't have to do that, and once we saw the situation that they were in, we didn't have to try to pay. Get food. Cat, get food from thing. Ugh. I have no idea how much opposition we are going to face on the way to where we are going. Okay, so we need to get to the left side of this room. Down below us, there are... these pits do have bottoms, but I believe we will find that they are... do I think I need to use my spear here? Yeah, let's just be safe. I believe that they are all worm grassy, so... Don't love this. Hi, everybody. Got an awful lot of friends watching our progress here. Well, this seems problematic. Maybe we're not gonna be able to get where we were going. Thought I needed to... Alright. Let's, So there is an arrow here. But I think that's just background. Let's, Ow. And this doesn't go anywhere? No, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, the rot is very aware of us, and I do not like that. Let's have a look at the bottom here, I guess. Oh, no. Well, there's something... Oh, God. I was right. It is full of worm grass. No. Oh, it's got us. Okay. But there is a way to get... down there. No, let me go. Or either let me go or eat me. I think the problem is that there were two different pulls being executed on us there. So it took them a while to decide which one was going to get to eat me. Oh. I bet we can't eat that. I'm not going to try to eat that. Ah, bug friends. So if we go down here... Yeah, you can see there is a network of pipes underneath the pits, but also the leech grass is in everything. It looks like leeches, it looks like worms, it looks like... I don't know. A bad time is mostly what it looks like. Okay, so if we just slide along the left wall here, should be able to just slip inside that gap. There's a yellow flower down in a place where if we attempted to get it, we would certainly die. Well, I know you're hungry. Okay. This is absolutely doable. Oh, you know what? I think this was the right way anyway. So I think we want to go... Huh. I think we want to go through here. I think this was the right thing to do. Yeah. Okay. I'm not looking at my map right now. I just kind of figured I would wing it. Oh, it's the same one. You again. Odd little thing, trembling, peeping eyes. So peeping. Oh. So many sharp teeth and claws in this meat world. They look to grind up your sticks. Whoa. So the world seems to be... Oh, here, I will give you a gift. I like a gift. Oh, that might have been the gift. And then are we gonna reappear in the thing? We totally are. Okay. Well, I guess I'll pick up this rock. This piece of old busted metal, whatever it is. Ah, a spear. Okay, good. Better. Because fuck that guy. That's why. How are you still alive? I'm starting to think that the Watcher here is maybe not really suited for combat. Okay, so we were given the gift of refilling our lives meter, I guess, or something, or just sent home. I don't. And this area seems to be getting grosser all the time. Yeah, look at all the squish. Don't care for it. And here we are again in the industrial complex. Huh. My life meter's different now, right? Food, please. Oh, get out of here. Very carefully not eating from the purple pulsing nightmare plant. Okay, so bad news, and you're never going to believe this. I did not prepare the location of another echo, and I absolutely should have. I just kind of sat down to start recording without really thinking about doing prep work. It's fine. We're gonna find our way. So I will say that seemed pretty locked off, right? Like the route was completely closing off all the rest of the ways to go in the farm arrays. So my inclination is certainly not to go through this gate again. Oh wait. Hold special button to camouflage. Special, what the? Special button? Special button. Oh my. Oh my. I did not see that text if it was there before we slept, but now I see it. And it seems like having done it, like I'm not holding special anymore. It seems like having done it, it's just on now. We're just in camo mode. Well, that's pretty cool. So where am I going then? Basically just like somewhere else, I think. I don't really have a play aside from somewhere else. So... Okay. It does eventually wear off, and notably, when it wears off, the slug cat, like, collapses. I just, like, fell to the ground and started gasping. So, a thing to be wary of, for sure. Yeah, I guess let's just find out where else we can go. I'm assuming... Oh, you're covered in rot. Oh, buddy. That seems like it must be very bad. Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to find the world pretty circumscribed here, so... It's not what I want. wanted to do. I was trying to get into the middle one. There we go. A little bit more food. I think the bottom of the screen's a dead end. I guess we may as well go look. No, there is a traversal thing that way. Do you know I'm here? Are you gonna pursue? No, you are not aware of me. Green lizards, not the sharpest tools in the shed. I mean, I guess we can pick up a pearl just in case. Well, the prevalence of the rot along this route is probably actually a good sign, right? It does, as much as I hate this stuff, it does seem to mark progress in this campaign so far. To be very cautious as we progress through here. Oh, wow. Okay, that grabbed me much more aggressively than I thought it would. I wonder if camouflage would be sufficient to break through there. Because, like, in theory, the camouflage should only disguise you from things that are looking for you, right? And I assume that the rot functions by touch, although I guess, like, when we run past it in rooms, we can sometimes see it, like, give off little sparks of awareness. But it's got to still be aware of me when I brush past its limbs. I don't know. I guess, why did I do that? I know I need to pounce for that. We'll try it, though. We'll try it. We'll see if it works. Provided I can make it back over there in one piece. Oh boy, I should not have done that when I did that. Okay, the lizard got a little bit lost. I don't think this green lizard's not gonna be able to cross this gap. What's gonna happen here? Okay, well, the lizard makes it through, but the lizard makes it through because it travels low. I might be able to cross low. But we're going to also camo. The lizard's probably not aware of me, but there's no reason to take the chance, right? Again, I'm worried about bumping into people. Okay, I think just crossing low would have been good enough there. Scabs, but they hopefully won't, see us at all, so. This room might get a little violent, though. Okay. That leads to down there. Just fall and land directly on my skull. Well, I mean, we're making progress in a direction, certainly. Scabs, please just be kind. Oh, are they going to touch that thing? So this is very inconvenient. Okay, that works. You go that way, I'll go this way, and there shall we meet. Okay, so these Jesus. These little orange bugs are food. They will electrocute you if you stay in contact with them for too long, especially if you grab onto them. But you can, yeah, like that. But you can grab one and start eating it fast enough that it doesn't become an issue. Right, can I make this? Yeah, okay, cool. The big ones are... The little ones can't actually do any lasting harm. These larger ones, like that, absolutely will kill you. Am I going to be able to get sort of... Yeah, here we go. Usually they take a couple of spears to manage. So we can definitely go upward. But I need to not be hunted by this thing. I'm going to try to... Camo. Whoosh. No, please don't also go upward as I am going upward. I don't like all the noises that that's making. Well, it looks like this goes up further. Yeah, it definitely seems to be pursuing us. So we have this firecracker plant in case we need to throw a firecracker plant. Oh, I lost consciousness there. Shit. Oh my god, it takes a very long time for the... Okay. So it did go off. It did go off. Okay, this is bad. They're definitely still aware of me. They definitely will bite me if I come into physical contact with them. I think I'm alive, but I can't tell where I am. No, I'm dead. Okay. They did drop me, but it didn't. It didn't matter. Yeah, I was trying to do the old pipe switcheroo there. Did not exactly work. All right, so what do we think of that as a direction? I actually traveled quite a distance. Okay, so it's a place we had actually connected to before. I just didn't recognize that. It had a couple of exits. It seems like it might be easier to get to. Yeah. I may have taken an unintentionally long route to get there. Well, let's pop in here and get the free and easy food. Okay, if if we go like up and right and then just continue right, it actually seems like it might be shorter, provided that there is actually a connection between those two rooms. Also, theoretically, there's probably a place to sleep around here that isn't so far away. I want to say, let me check up here. Again, didn't bother to actually like prep my map, but I still have my famously shoddy memory. Nope, this is not. Well, okay, what's through here? I can't believe I didn't grab any of those. Okay, no, this is not useful. Maybe I can get like a moth or two though here. Ah! Just look at, how are you so bad at this? If I'm gonna be this bad, you have to be better. Only one of us can be operating at that level at a time. Okay, so I did not remember correctly. There was not a place to sleep up there. Is this where I wanted to go right? No, but I guess let's see what's over here for right now. Oh, okay. That will work, in fact. So yeah, I suspect that if we are trying to get into a place that is not productive for us to be, we're going to find the wall of rot. So I'm just going to keep checking paths. And if we don't find something by the end of the episode, I'll go back to the Saint stuff and see where I can locate another echo. Given the way that thing with the lizards went while we were camouflaged, I do feel pretty certain now that if I were to try to pass by the rot tentacles merely camouflaged, I would for sure be killed. So actually, that all drops down into there. Yeah, we haven't taken the right side exit from this level, so... or from this room. Yeah, I bet that does. I bet that does just connect right over. Okay. I think that's a little blue pearl down there. I'm not going to mess with it right now. So that way connects up to a room that we have been in, and it didn't seem to be terribly functional. It didn't seem to be terribly helpful. Oh boy. Okay, trying not to accidentally knock myself off the platform. Okay, all I have to do is make it through this room to get back to the place. Oh, and there is some place to sleep up ahead or up above. So we could get rest even closer, but it's going to involve me making it to the right side of this room. It strikes me that carrying an object is probably not helping. I was gonna say I'd probably need a spear to to make this work, and indeed, there is a spear. So it did definitely seem like the green lizard was aware of it when we sort of pounced on him. Oh jeez. That's a really inconvenient spot for there to be a lizard. But if we camo up, I think maybe we can just make it through. Ooh. The way it dropped when we came in. Oh, I haven't eaten anything. What am I doing? Okay, I was trying to camouflage and he won't camouflage, but I'm guessing I need to wait for that, like, that strip to appear behind our health bar before I'm allowed to. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, so let's let that recharge, because there's moths right outside, right? This should not be a problem. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking we had eaten already. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully... Nope, it has definitely not gone. It seems like it might have noticed we were here. That's a very troublesome location for that lizard, is what I will say. Touch you on purpose, and then... Nope. Didn't get its attention. Alright, I'm gonna uncamouflage. Okay, you can end it on purpose. Good to know. Ah, got him. Alright, my plan is definitely going to be trying to lure him through this pipe here. But it seems like the moths may let us eat without having to go over there. Oh, I can't believe you didn't grab him. What are you doing? Buddy, you gotta get him. Alright. Reveal myself to the lizard. Well, he moved, but not in a useful way. I mean, obviously I don't want to commit to the room too much. I don't have... There's not a spear in here. Is there a spear in this room? Not really an accessible one. Aha! You fool. Oh, I might be able to lure him up, actually. Let's see about this. Because he's looking at this pipe. There we go. Oh, he's wise. He's wise to my game. But I have resting resources, so hopefully we can just get the door to close. Okay, cool. There may be a lizard sleeping outside of the room when we get back out of here. So that could be a problem. I might have doomed us. All right, let's see what it looks like out there. We could preemptively camouflage. I'm just going to poke my head out instead. We'll try to save the bar here in case we need it. Well, seems like found something else to do. And in fact, it seems like we can just go ahead and leave, and do so armed even. Red lizard sauce from all the way over there. Because red lizards, they always know, and they're always like that. Okay, yeah, and we're back in this room. So here's a great question. Can I... There we go. That avoids an awful lot of traversal. But it does leave me without a spear. Okay, that's nearly enough. Are you a spear? No, you are like a stick. Ah! Well, I guess let's see what's over here. This is the way to the sky bridges, I think. The sky islands. Or maybe not. Okay, I don't quite have enough food to sleep yet. Well, it is certainly a gate. It would be really nice if I could get a little bit of food. And we could just sleep immediately on the other side of the gate, right? I suppose maybe the smart thing to do is to cross over there and try to hunt on that side. But let me just backpedal. We can do that if this. Well, this is gonna be a run. Yeah, you know what? We'll just try it on this side. My biggest concern is I don't know where we're going here, and there are definitely some biomes where food is scarcer than others. We're in a pretty easy one right now. Or at least we used to be. Oh, I don't think this is taking us to the Sky Islands. Oh no. Well, could you just get... I know you're afraid. Could you get out of my way? Maybe it's best we die in here somewhere. Oh, is there an echo in the shaded Citadel? Because we could just reset and we could try to go the other way, right? Alright, I can't see past the gate. Those of you who are not familiar with the game may be wondering why I am so displeased to have encountered the Shaded Citadel. And all I can say is arachnophobia warning, I guess. If you are a person who does not like to see a depiction of a big spooky spider, this area is going to be a little bit difficult on you, and I apologize. I will endeavor to spend as little time here as possible for both your sake and mine. Hold on, now there's a way through the top of the room. What if we go that way instead? This goes down, so we want to go like this. Because, like, what if I didn't have to go down into the Shaded Citadel, right? I mean, like, part of the good news is that the Shaded Citadel is probably one of the areas where I remember the map a little bit better than some others. or at least portions of the map, just due to the amount of time we spent stuck in various regions. I think there is a place to sleep around here somewhere. Wait, isn't this the bridge that leads out? It's very dark and sparkly around here. Maybe we're headed toward the Echo. Where does this go? What about this one? Neither one seems very good. If I'm honest with you, I don't much like the look of either of them. It is extremely dramatic here, as you are no doubt noticing. Well, okay, that's a place to sleep at least. This thing here that I've got a hold of is basically like a flashbang. Well, it's strobier than that, but you know, the point of it is it's very bright and it makes it hard for the enemies to see things. Oh, so it does function as a little lantern itself, it seems like. I might be giving off light. The default Slugcat does not give off light until you do something special to make yourself give off light. So in the dark parts of this area, it's really dark. And that can be dangerous, for sure. Alright, we're committed. We're committed. I think, you know what? Let's go one more cycle. The black swirly dust and the sort of like gold sparkles in the air have me thinking that maybe we're not so distant from wherever it is we're trying to get to. Although it does appear that this was just like a one-way route here. That was how we came in before. Yeah, I guess let's go this way. Thank you, little friend, for lighting the way. Oh, honey. This down gently. Honey is good food. Okay, rad. Is this... Can I jam my head through here? I can. Okay. Thus far, we have not seen the truly horrible things about this place. And I don't know if they're just trying to, like, build up in me a false sense of confidence or what. Ooh, that scav has a proper lantern. A lot of ghosts. Are we following the ghosts, maybe? Does seem like there's a bunch of them. You all saw it. I know you saw it. Let's follow the ghosts. They probably know what's up. And they all seem to be going to the right. This is pretty nice. How do I... Okay, I guess the thing to do would be like go over here. I might be able to just get up onto the middle platform depending on how I do this. Yeah, okay. Okay. That spider right there, I don't think is much of a threat to us. But we gotta watch out. We gotta watch how they behave. They don't like light very much. And they're not a threat to us right now. But if we let a bunch of them like glom together, you can see how there's like a couple to the right there that are sort of like stuck to each other. If you let a bunch of them glom together, they do... they form like a spider mass, and they will become a threat eventually. Enough of them together will absolutely haunt you. I mean, this seems like a promising area, just kind of like up and... Right? Echoes are often like on a big tall thing. Also, the more we go up, the less I have to think about the kinds of things we're going to meet if we have to go downward. Okay, please go, please go, please go. Climb fast, climb fast. Okay, I can't actually get across here. Ooh. Boy, that's a leap. Okay. So as far as I know, these little hanging lamp mice do not ever pose any threat to us. And mostly what they do... Ooh, okay. That kind of spider right there, that kind of spider can kill you anytime. Is this a dead end? I think so. Not great. Not great, friends. Alright, we're starting to see the bigger spiders, which is exactly what I was afraid of. And am actively afraid of, in case that wasn't clear. What's this way? I don't know. I think I'm probably less arachnophobic than most people are, but I just... Well, most people, that's strong. Some people... I'm less arachnophobic than many of the people in my personal life. I am often the deal with the spider person, but they still do creep me out. It's not spiders specifically. It's just long, spindly legs is what it is, really. Does this go somewhere? Okay, almost fell to my death. Yeah, this might be the bridge out the other side. But it also, you know, it has a lot of the visual hallmarks of an echo. Ooh, okay. No. Ah, shit. I touched the goop before I saw it. Well, that seems like it would probably make it pretty hard to progress to the right. My guess is we would eventually find ourselves fully cut off, even maybe just at the right edge of that screen. Find ourselves cut off from being able to progress any further in that direction. Okay, well, the good news is we added a lot of stuff to our map. I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go back and watch footage and try to figure out if there is an echo in this area, and if not, where else we might have to go for one. I'm going to figure out the fastest path out of here, because I do not want to spend any more time in Giant Spider Town than we absolutely have to. So come back next time for a very brief trip through the Shaded Citadel, and we'll see you then.